So does homeowners insurance cover cast iron pipe issues? Let's find out. My name is Mike Keeler. I'm a licensed public adjuster in the state of Florida, and I'm here trying to help people, homeowners, guide them through their homeowners insurance claim process, educate them, and hopefully help them recover a settlement to help get their property back into pre-loss condition. So before we talk about and tackle what insurance covers and if they cover cast iron pipes, we have to peel back the layers here. Now, cast iron pipes are complex. Insurance companies have put in several roadblocks and limitations over the years here in Florida and probably elsewhere to limit the payouts. Okay, they're trying to limit the payouts because this whole market exploded in cast iron pipes in 2016. That's when the cast iron pipes really started to go bad. So several factors are going to come into play that are going to determine whether or not A, you have a recovery, B, how difficult it will be to recover, and C, how long that might take. Some of the things, so for instance, people that have older homes, usually before 1975, which is when they first started to convert over to PVC, 1974, 1975. These are the years when they started using PVC. Anytime before that is cast iron. So what insurance companies started doing right around 2019, started putting in $10,000 water damage limits based on the age of your house, which is a bunch of crap. They sometimes have put in people's policies water damage exclusions, meaning you've got no coverage whatsoever. A big factor involved with cast iron pipes is water damage. And then also another big factor is, did they camera the system, meaning your entire plumbing system? Were holes noticed, cracks, maybe a collapse? So there's all these different factors that come into play to try and dissect to see if you have a viable claim and what we can recover for you. So some of the steps you need to take once your cast iron pipes start giving you problems, some of those signs are the following. You're going to have a backup or overflow of water, okay? This is common. You might find a lot of bugs, roaches. There might be a foul smell. There's signs. But obviously, the backing up and overflow of water is a big thing. And that could come from several different areas. It could come from your kitchen. It could come from a toilet. It could come from a shower, your dishwasher, washer, in your laundry room. You want to contact the plumber first and foremost. You want them to camera, or they'll determine whether or not they need a camera, your entire piping system, because they're going to look for holes, cracks, or see if a pipe may have collapsed. Sometimes they might have to do a hydrojet, which is basically a high pressured water to clear the pipes to run the camera to see what you have within those pipes. Now, if you take a look at, this is just a rough kind of estimate of what prices are. They've gone up the last year and a half, 2 years. If your house is 1,500 square feet to 2,500 square feet, you can expect the prices of a complete what we call redrain. Okay, this is plumber's talk, redrain. That simply means you're having all your pipes replaced, your cast iron pipes, all right, to PVC. So a redrain to PVC is going to cost you anywhere from $22,000 to $35,000. This is what the going prices are now. It's expensive. It's really expensive. So these are some key points I would love to see if you can have your plumber put in his report. Obviously, I want them to identify any cracks, holes, or if the pipe is collapsed. And if they could be specific, as to where that might be. For instance, there's a pipe that connects into your kitchen and goes out into the street, into the clean out. If you can identify that the crack or hole or collapse of the pipe is in the kitchen area, great. If you had water on the floor, or if he experiences and sees that water's on the floor, your baseboard's been ruined, or a kitchen cabinet's been ruined, or bathroom vanity, have him put that in the report. Or if he can see, if you could show him where the water damage is, and he puts that in the report, that's great. Even if he doesn't see water on the floor, saw what happened, he'll be able to put two and two together. If he can put into his report that they have to cut through the floors and the slab that's necessary in order to replace the cast iron pipes, that'd be a big help. And then finally, what they will do, put in there the total cost to do a complete redrain, aka pipe replacement. So these are 4 points that I definitely would like to see. And I always encourage my clients when they have their plumbers come, what I want them, if they would, to put into their report, because this truly helps differentiate your situation versus others. Please don't forget, if you like this video, give me a thumbs up, click the thumb. Also subscribe to the channel if you want to see more videos like this. So you can have the worst cast iron pipes in the world, but if you don't have some sort of water damage, you have no claim. So the water damage is the key to everything. Let me repeat this one more time. You can have the worst cast iron pipes in the world. They could be turning to dust. They could be collapsed. They could be holes. They could be cracks. Whatever it is. But if water doesn't come up some way through a backup or overflow, you have no claim. Now, several different areas can be affected. You can have it come through the toilet, dishwasher, as I mentioned, a shower, pipes cracked behind your kitchen cabinets, etc. And it could be minimal water damage. I mean, just a little bit hitting baseboards. Some hitting the floors, like I said, cabinets, vanities. Doesn't have to be a lot. You don't have to have your whole house flooded. You just need a little bit of water, because that's the trigger. That's your golden ticket, your Willy Wonka golden ticket to getting your cast iron pipe claim a successful recovery. Yes, you need, for the third time, some type of water backup or overflow through various different access points. All right, very important. This is a key. So tying in the water mitigation company is very crucial as well. So if you have a little bit of water damage, if you have to remove a baseboard and then call the water mitigation company, that's fine, because you should mitigate your damages. It's a condition of the policy. In other words, protect stuff before it gets worse. So let the water mitigation company document everything. No matter how much or how little, getting the water mitigation company involved is going to have a documentation path and trail for your claim. And that's what you want. Because when the dry out's needed, no matter how great or how little of water, it's about the documentation rather than the amount of the work. Remember that again. It's about the documentation rather than the amount of work that they do. So lastly, we're going to be talking about your insurance policy. So before you file a claim, I always advise, have a public adjuster review your policy. Because you want to know, do you have a $10,000 water damage limit? Do you have a water exclusion? Okay. There's other facets within the policy that may help or hurt you. Even if you have a $10,000 water damage limit, okay, even if you have a 10,000, the wording within that water damage, that limited water damage endorsement, so it's called a limited water damage endorsement, within that there may be some words and verbiage that we can overcome. See, as I talk about here, prohibitive language. But see, where you live can also make a big difference. Even if there's some language that's prohibitive, even if there's some language that handcuffs us. A perfect example, about 6 months ago in Broward County here in Florida, there was a judge who had a significant ruling against homeowners, you can say, and for the policy language. So now, even with language in a $10,000 water damage limit, where there's certain language within that limited water damage endorsement, the language within, it's very difficult, actually it's almost impossible to get past $10,000. However, hop, skip, and a jump, you go across Alligator Alley to Naples, Fort Myers, and Lee County, Collier County, Charlotte County. It's more favorable. You don't have the same rulings. And see, it all goes by what we call DCA, a District Court of Appeals within Florida. And I think there's 7 or 8. 6, 7, or 8, I always forget. So it always goes by certain sections of where you live. Miami's 3, I believe Lee, Collier is 2. I think over here in Broward, West Palm's 4. I always forget the mapping of everything. So yeah, where you live can matter as far as if there's a lawsuit filed, your chances of recovery and how much and whether you're limited. So hopefully that helps a little bit. So hopefully you enjoyed this video, and I hope it was a productive, worthwhile overview of cast iron pipe claims. My name's Mike Keeler. I'm a licensed public adjuster in the state of Florida. If you have a question, need help with a claim, here's my cell phone, my email, and the website. Thanks for watching this video.